Hey everybody, it's Anthony. I'm going to share something personal. Uh, you may notice there that I've got a happy new haircut, a good tight short back and sides. The haircut is not the point here. It's just it reminded me of an incident that happened maybe about 3 or more years ago, when we were in lockdowns and restrictions and like, and I was in my kitchen at home, and my son knocked over a glass, or maybe it was a cup, and it smashed all over the floor. And I jumped up. I probably looking at the phone, playing a stupid game or something like that, and I flipped out. Now, flipping out at the time was not that uncommon, but this particular time I went a little bit too far, and my son literally ran up the stairs crying. And in that moment, I felt horrible. I felt instant shame, and I was totally embarrassed about my behaviour. And I went into the bathroom, to kind of hide, to be honest with you, because I was ashamed of myself. And I looked myself in the mirror. And at the time I was cutting my own hair, badly I might add. I looked rough, and I had this really horrible looking beard that I thought was the bee's knees, but I looked dog rough. And I just looked at myself in the mirror and I said, the effing state of you, and some other colourful statements. And there and then I took out the razor, and I put some shaving foam on, and I shaved. It took me maybe 10, 15 minutes to shave because the hair was so long. But I was clean shaven for the first time in maybe 6 months, could be even a year at that moment in time, because during lockdowns I'd stopped shaving. And I called Tara Barbers there up in Johnstown, Dave, to book in for a haircut, because the time you had to book in, if you remember. And I went up and I got my hair cut. And after my hair was cut, it was the first time I'd felt like myself in a very long time. Came home, had a shower, and I came up here into this office for this first time in a couple of months. And I made a vow. I made a vow I was going to change. I was going to turn things around. I was going to turn my life around and get back on track. And I started to scour the internet. And then I remembered that I had this program here. I had been using it on and off for a number of years, and it had helped me to get a lot of good results. But I really started to study it deep, to really get a depth, a good understanding. I studied it like a scientist. And I got the business back up and running. And then I made a decision. I made my mind up that I was going to get access to this information, because it is very life changing, and that I was going to spend the rest of my days teaching it, which is what I'm doing now. But here's the thing. That is the catalyst to all change. Every success that has ever happened, the catalyst to it is making up your mind. It's making a decision that you're going to change, that you're going to go after what you really want to do. And if you have something that you're serious about, that you really want to achieve, but you're not 100% sure how to go about it, perhaps a discovery call with me would really help you. This is a very short 20-minute conversation where we talk about you, what you're currently doing, what your goals are, what you want to improve in your life, and what needs to change in order for you to have it. I'm going to pop a link below. Click on it. There's a few questions there. Nothing's going to give you a brain hernia. And book in for a call. It might be the most important decision that you make this week. Have a great day, everybody. God bless you all. Bye-bye.